levels looking good.
It's 9/9.
Make a wish.
Oh, remember 9/9/2009 when that 9 movie came out?
Oh my god, I'm still mad about
Tim
that.
Burton 9/9.
Oh wait,
9/9.
actually,
It was like an animated. It's an animated.
I thought that
film.
movie. I thought the movie was cool, and I liked it actually.
I am really
It was
blanking
okay.
on this, and
I remember-
a bunch of rag dolls. A scientist had broken his soul into 9 rag dolls whose sole job
and they were all
was
like
to.
numbered.
Yup.
Classic Tim Burton. Classic.
I think it might have been like produced by. I don't think he directed it.
this
Yeah.
missed me entirely. Like I was very busy, you know, it was like my
was
second year of
very
law
busy.
school.
Yeah, it
But, like,
was-
In late 2009.
Well, yeah. I was like
Yeah.
one of the most stressed, depressed periods of my entire life. So
dude.
it's fine
Oh,
that maybe it
no.
missed me, but I
Yeah,
do
it
not
was-
have any cultural recollection of this. And I think
You
Graham
didn't
can
miss
vouch.
much.
I watched a lot of TV, like an absurd amount of TV to where, yeah, I didn't miss much. I was pirating everything that came out at the time.
You're like, I'm the
Well,
pop
Steve, you might
culture
want to
czar.
check out this flick because it features a star-studded voice cast, including Elijah Wood, John C. Reilly, Jennifer Connelly, Christopher Plummer, Crispin Glover, Martin Landau, and Fred Tatasciore, but I don't know who that one is.
I thought you were about to say Fred
I
Durst.
respectfully disagree with Blake's assessment. It is a disappointment of catastrophic proportions. It had a stacked
Yeah, don't
goddamn
you-
cast.
But don't
and
you
every
remember
reason to
it?
succeed?
Don't you remember
And
the
it
really
was-
cool preview that had "Welcome Home" by Coheed and Cambria, and it seemed
It was
epic,
so
but then,
hype.
but then
It
the
was
song never
so
appeared in the movie.
hype. And it flopped so hard. I have never wanted 2 hours of my life back in my life so hard.
I wonder
think
if someone
my
just like
version of that
warned
would
me
be-
about this.
The Shyamalan.
That's why I didn't say it.
Go,
Terminator.
go.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
the two movies that I felt the most that way about were the Aragon live action movie and like the Shyamalan Last Airbender. That was the worst. That
Never
maybe
saw
was
either one of those.
the worst movie.
I have a
still haven't-
controversial
I never saw
one of
those.
those.
Crazy
Oh.
special effects, man.
I
What's the controversial one?
hated Punch Drunk
Punch
Love.
Drunk Love. I remember you going
I didn't
off
see it.
about that.
It's
I had a tight 5 about how much I hated that movie, and I would tell anyone about it. I would not take much provocation to.
I would not rank it high in my P.T. Anderson flicks.
Do we remember
People were
2017
so up
Best
that movie's
Picture
ass.
winner, The Shape of Water?
I have not seen
I
The Shape of Water.
hated that movie.
I think I'd
hated
be
it
into
so
it
much.
based on what I know about it.
It was
Now
I
it's not like
It was fully.
I did not
fine.
like it.
as a person who is interested in
all.
fucking fish, I
That's
think
where
I
they
would
lost
like the
me.
movie.
I'm like, this is that is exactly where
I'm glad
they
that
lost me.
I'm glad that there's a recording of me saying that sentence that exists now.
Oh
You know,
no!
I always suspected you like fish sticks.
I'm not really like a furry. I'm more of a scaly. It's a
You're
totally
scaly.
different thing.
It is. He's right. It literally.
Whenever
is.
I hear a
Reptiles.
reference to that movie, I can only think of the
South
Lonely
Park.
Island.
Oh.
No, the Lonely Island Oscars song, which references
Oh.
many films from that area. Kind of a lost classic, Lonely Island. I posted it in the chat,
Ooh.
but it is a delight. Me and my wife sing this song at each other frequently. In fact, the part about The Shape of Water
oh
is the
no!
part we quote. So,
Well, have you seen the movie?
oh yeah, I was still really serious about movies at the time in my life, 2019 or whenever this was. We watched them all. We watched all the Best Picture nominees that year, like on purpose, so that we could.
On
Like we
purpose.
filled out an Oscar ballot.
Blatantly.
Never
Oh,
again.
wow. Never again.
No, seriously, that was the last time.
Were
we
you
ever did
wrong
it.
at every turn? Is that
No,
why?
we did fine, but it was so much effort. Like it takes. I think that was the first year they had 10 nominees. So what it was, 24
They don't
hours.
even require
of
the judges
movies.
to watch them all. Believe it or not.
I think they do now,
Do they?
but for the longest time they didn't. Or one of them changed the rules. Maybe it was the BAFTA people. I remember reading an article that they were going to require everyone to watch the.
And it's like they hadn't before.
That does raise more questions than it answers. Like, that rule sounds fair, but also, why was it a new thing?
It turns out that you have to just write down all the requirements. No rules in our current society can be like implied. You have to write them all down where there's no room for disagreement.
I have a quick question. Game related things. So, Jade's sword was most recently in the possession of Excavo, and I think left in the Escalade. Would anyone have grabbed Jade's sword on the way to go rescue Jade?
I
did not.
Because I think everyone's going into the helicopter, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. It seems like something. Like, I'm trying to think narratively of how Darby is approaching this challenge. Like, he knows that this is the mission. He's been thinking about Jade nonstop. He knows that Excavo found it, was keeping it. I think he knows that it was in the Escalade. So it is very plausible that Darby would bring it and maybe anything else of Jade's that he thinks she might need, like a little Jade, gear pack.
Well, Jade's backpack was, I think, also in the car.
Perfect.
So we're assuming Jade's backpack and sword were both thrown into the helicopter?
Yes.
Okay.
And a couple of guns. We were at Club Wonderland, right?
Everyone has so many
Couple
guns.
of guns.
Yeah.
Excavo
I'm contemplating arming Jade. Seems like something Darby would want to do.
Everyone has so many weapons just in hammer space, just in random pockets that you got. Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
We can't go to the airport.
All right.
Or the St. Louis Arch.
Status updates for everybody. Augustyn has 11 of 15 blood points and is down to just 2 of his 7 points of willpower. And he's still at -1 to his dice pool all night because of nightmares. Excavo, full blood, full willpower. Archibald, full blood, full willpower, -1 to your dice pool's wound penalties because you've taken 2 levels of activated damage. Darby is now to 8 of 20 blood points and 4 of 7 willpower. Wound penalties, same wound penalties from having 2 ag, and perception difficulties due to death sight and lost contact lenses. Are we ready to go?
Did I not have spares
So lame.
at home? Is that something I also could have taken care of?
Not yet. You didn't have them.
I can get a helicopter, but I can't get contact lenses.
Oh
you
my
happened
god!
upon a helicopter. You have not happened upon your prescription of contact lenses.
This
What a
the
coincidence, my
Batman who
exact
airs
prescription.
Batman's tires debate.
Ironically, he did. We've actually been surrounded by many contact lenses throughout the journey. His prescription just
brain.
isn't such that he's able to see them.
I like my interpretation is he'll go around just plucking contact lenses out of other people and just checking to see if they work.
Ew.
I don't know my own prescription. Like, if it's just so
Would
implausible.
Darby know?
I would imagine,
I mean,
Darby
you
would
just
know his
can't-
own.
Yeah, like there
I
is
more
some
mean
upside to
You
the
just
flaw.
can't see well enough to notice the contact lenses around you.
Right, like the irony, I'm surrounded by them. They're
They're just
just
scattered.
just blurrily out of focus around me. That That's cruel, but I think that Darby probably, as a human being in the world, has multiple ways to get replacement contact lenses for himself as someone who needs them every day.
Yeah, it shouldn't be hard at all. It just takes, doing
Well,
that.
so okay, what's our time crunch right now? Obviously, I urgently want to get to Jade. We think she's in trouble, but
I think we more than think. I'm pretty certain I communicated the degree to which I fucked up.
Well, there might be some silver lining. Jade, I got a whole recap to do, but it is worth
let's
noting
do it. Just
that
throw us into it. I'm already speculating.
Jade was in a house with bad guys in it. Now Jade is in a house with no bad guys in it. So she should theoretically be easier to rescue now. So, welcome back to New Cammack. In the last session, Prince Archibald and his slapstick advisory council hastily hid their latest victims in the bathroom of a hospital room before sneaking out with the unconscious Francisco Palladian and his student, Donna Teller. The gang decided that with bad guys trying to kill Palladian, the hunters should be hidden in a safe house, namely Club Wonderland, the multi-story generational vampire nightclub that our PCs now own, but which they have bartered away their rights to feed in. Reminder about that. Augustyn and Darby successfully placed a tracking device on the motorcycle of gang leader Zed, that tracking device being Augustyn's Rootor's hand, a magically animated hand that Augustyn controls and can see and hear through. Before leaving the hospital parking lot, Zed and Darby agreed to fight to the death at the Unholy Rollers Demolition Derby pit at at noon on Saturday, which is in 3 days.
God bless.
Zed also said that he planned to bring Jade and kill her if any of Darby's allies interfered with the fight. After leaving the hospital parking lot, Zed and an unnamed companion stopped by the closed-down Eden Prairie Center Mall, which appears to now be under the ownership of the private security force known as the TCU Guard, who have fortified the mall and installed a security checkpoint at the main entrance. Zed attempted to get an audience with the boss, but was only able to speak to him through a guard on a radio, acting as an intermediary. Zed announced that his gang had succeeded in killing the vampire hunter priest Francisco Palladian, which they did not do, but our PCs tricked him into thinking they did. Zed requested a hasty delivery of his reward, which was implied to be combat-oriented body modification. Zed also asked for assistance in capturing Darby, arguing that since he was tasked with cleaning up the city, it would be better for a larger number of people to overpower and capture Darby so that information about the local Camarilla could be extracted from him, rather than simply killing him in single combat. The unknown person on the other side of the guard's radio reminded Zed that he was tasked with raising his own army and that assistance from the TCU Guard would only be offered for specific missions that he was assigned to. Zed and his companion then returned to the clubhouse of the Unholy Rollers, inadvertently revealing this secret location to Augustyn, who was spying on them the whole time via his Rootor's hand. Soon after, both bikers fled in terror from the clubhouse as Augustyn's disembodied hand had set it aflame, struck by a whim of arson, as we all are from time to time. However, the house also...
Especially him. Like, mostly him, though. All the time.
Has he said-
Murder, arson.
Well, yeah.
I think this might be his first arson, though. Was it?
It is my first arson.
Well,
Aw,
I
baby's
don't
first
think so.
arson.
I think, no.
In his backstory,
He
it's
started...
First arson.
No, not even. Game 1, Session 1, this murder clown caused a bunch of cars to explode and the prince to die, if I am not mistaken. Like, he stabbed him, and then there was an explosion, and then he burned to death. Anybody remembering? The prince, he died. It was arson. It was fire. It was bad. It was Augustyn. It was...
It was Augustyn's fault?
Of course you would remember
that was a
something
plant.
petty like that. The death of a prince.
But I don't remember the movie, 9 or whatever. See, that's my curse.
Well,
So- 9 day.
you have to see the first 8 for it to make sense.
The Unholy Rollers Clubhouse
Sounds like the MCU.
also housed a kidnapped prisoner of the gang who had not been released from her confinement before Zed fled. Following the sound of screams through the house amidst growing flames, Augustyn's hand discovered Darby's child, Jade DeWitt, in the basement, struggling against a gas pipe to which she was handcuffed. There is now a race to get to this clubhouse at the edge of town to save Jade, and Darby, still dressed in a Batman wingsuit, is now piloting his helicopter off of the roof of Club Wonderland and into the night sky, with Augustyn, Excavo, and Archibald along for the ride. So there is clearly a ticking clock. If you wait too long, something bad will happen. But some things that you have already done have tilted the odds in your favor. Let's see how well Darby can pilot this straight to this clubhouse. I want to see a flying roll just to see if you can get it up to speed and head straight for there. I think that is going to be, to me, that seems like wits plus either drive or technology. You have the same number of...
Does my specialty matter? Does this count as an exotic? Probably not. If my specialization would kick in for either one, that's what tips the balance for me. It's the same amount of dice, 8d10.
I think for this...
what is
I'll
the
say,
specialization?
The specialization is like obscure vehicles, and
because I want to do stuff like this. I think
it counts. Yeah,
great.
So be 8d10.
I'm going to roll 8d10 with specialization. Stop. Okay. I'm just going to read out the values. I'm using Blake's website. 10, 7, 6, 9, 6, 9, 8, 2. Fucking wrecked. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 8 successes with a specialization. I am flying the fuck out of this aircraft right now. I will include a screenshot of this if you do not believe me. Those are the dice rolls.
I trust you on that. Yeah, so you zip right to the clubhouse. So Augustyn is giving you directions. Also, when you get near to it, you can start to see the plume of smoke going up into the night sky and the light from the fire. So as you approach it, it's kind of at the edge of town. It's surrounded by farmland. There's just basically cornfields within like quarter-mile radius of it. And you do see a big yard where you can set down the helicopter.
Land away.
All right.
I mean, I'm all speed. I'm not being unsafe, but I'm just like, I don't spend a lot of time choosing the best place. Like, I see the field, I go for it right away. I'm like, do I know which building Jade is in?
So you see an attached. You see a fairly large farmhouse. It's like a 2-story farmhouse. It has an attached garage. The garage is up in flames, and the rest of the house is beginning to catch. And you would have been told by Augustyn that Jade is in the basement of the house.
The house that's a dick about it. No, I think he gave us the report last time of what was happening. So shit. So it does not look possible. Let me ask you this. Does it look possible to stop the fire in any practical way? Or is this a race against time before the facility burns to the ground? Like,
at this point, the garage is so engulfed in flame that it looks like something that you would need a fire truck to put out. Or it's something.
Would it be likely that somebody already called one, like a neighbor or somebody who sees like a lot of smoke and the fire?
You aren't within sight of any neighbors, but it doesn't mean that no one
this is
else
just,
would
like,
have
out
would have
there.
noticed this. And also,
That's
there were
an
two
interesting
people that
thing
just,
for Excavo to try to canvas, like
Huh?
check the nets or whatever, see if anybody's talking about it, see if we've got.
Yeah, would there be
That's
a way for me to see
absolutely
like
something you
what
can do.
calls would have been
there-
put into 911 for the area?
To go into the house that's not all the way fully on fire, do I need to pass a rot Shrek test?
Would there be a lot of
Um,
smoke?
That yes, that is going to be if you're approaching an area with
Yeah, I mean,
flames.
I think at this point, knowing what we know, I'm going in there and I'm probably yelling about Jade, it's me. There's gas. I'm coming. Like just trying to like no secret, no pretense, just as quick as I can.
Okay, so dividing up what everyone is doing, Excavo, do you want to try to investigate if there are fire trucks on the way?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. This is the kind of thing that, given your background, it would be second nature to look up like transcripts automatically made of like police radio broadcasts, things like that, emergency services. And you look it up, and there is, over the last half hour, there's been no particular chatter about anything having to do with a fire. It doesn't seem like anyone's called in this fire to emergency services.
Oh. Okay.
Archibald and Augustyn, what are the two of you doing?
My writer's hand is still, I assume, working on its historically futile attempts to liberate Jade.
Well, hang on. Let's should we? Because the hand has had however long it's taken us to get ready and come across town 10, 15 minutes. Like should we figure out what the hand has been up to?
Sure. What is your strategy
So.
with the hand?
So I tried to. I didn't see any keys, did I?
Correct. You searched and there was not a handcuff key, obviously, anywhere.
So there were no keys. Are both her hands cuffed, or is it one hand and one open?
It's just the one hand. Actually,
Is there?
let me,
Do I see anything?
Hang on a second. I like leaving something like that up to chance here.
Sure.
Is it one hand? It is both hands. I was wrong.
Fuck.
My coin corrected me.
Oh. Nice.
Do I see? Fuck. Okay. So quick look around the room, examining for wire cutters or a blunt object that could be used to strike it. Even if I can't use it, something to leave in plain view for the arrival of whoever is coming in behind me.
Yeah, it's kind of a cluttered basement. There are things scattered around. You see a bat. You see a metal bat. You can drag it so that it's obviously like near to the entrance. Also, if are you looking for something that you can pick the lock with?
Yeah. Yeah. Scanning for useful metal tools. A small hammer, a thing to pick the lock with. The metal bat's a good one.
Let's say anything
Yeah.
that you would find in a standard toolkit is somewhere nearby, like a what an old guy would have in a toolbox. So
Okay, so they would have a metal
screwdrivers.
file. Is this like an
Yeah.
old-timey lock?
it's
Yeah.
no, the handcuff is pretty much just a standard like police handcuff.
Okay. Yeah. Look for a metal file and I attempt to pick the lock.
And the tools were just out of Jade's reach is the reason that she has not tried to do this. Like she couldn't reach any of this stuff.
Yeah, like on the other side of this big basement, there's
Is she
there's a
conscious
workbench. Yeah,
while this is happening?
and understandably panicking.
from the fire or the hand thing?
From hearing that there's a fire, smelling smoke, she's aware that there's a growing fire.
Got it.
Garbage. Well, it's really easy for even basic criminals. Yeah. I look for a metal file, and if I find that, attempt to pick the lock. Looks
Okay.
like standard handcuffs have garbage tier lock quality. It's mostly about like restricting your mobility so you can't just do it yourself.
Yeah, handcuffs are very easy to pick if you know. If you could just even guess like how to pick it, like it's a pretty amateur kind of lock to pick. A metal file would not be able to get into the keyhole. You could use a metal file to try to just wear away at the links between them.
Yeah.
Does she is her hair up in any capacity?
Well, that's
Like
the
a-
thing.
like a
That
bobby
you can
pin
hand her
of
one
sorts.
tool, and you, the hand, can be on a different type of plan. So maybe the metal file is good for her to try to use.
That's fair. That's good thinking. Apologies for the table talk there. Yeah.
Is that bad form? That's my bad. No, it's I should apologize. I'm the one that
Yeah.
did it. My bad, dude.
No, you're good.
No
You're good.
harm,
You're
no
good. So a metal file wouldn't fit in there. I'm trying to think of what would be. Well, no, like a hex set. Hex sets have the adjusted or the different sizes, right? You've got the
Hex keys?
gradient. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So restoring your honor for meta, I won't hand her the file. I will grab the smallest available hex key and attempt to pick with that, because that will certainly get in there, and it has an angle. So if I need to like,
No, that's like
finagle it-
ideal for picking a pair of handcuffs. The little ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have some in my toolbox, if that adds to your credibility. I have 2 full sets of hex keys, and I think you can
They're
pick
so
lock
useful.
with 2 of them. Well, the bigger ones would be too big, but the littler ones, I think you could do.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
I mean, you can almost stab with those fucking things. They are so tiny. And really good metal if you didn't get a cheapo set.
I
do
feel like we could
this.
just ask ChatGPT about this one.
Do this for me.
Is
So
it possible?
So she's panicking. You see that she already has a plan. She is, I mean, as much of a plan as it is. She's struggling. She's trying to like muscle her way out of these handcuffs. You are going to need to both get her to notice that you're handing her this thing and convince her to not freak out that there's an animated hand handing her a thing. That's just going to take a manipulation plus. Ooh. I don't know. Manipulation plus performance
I think-
roll?
Oh man.
Sure.
Oh, manipulation is the stat. Okay. Yeah.
I've got good manipulation, if I can
And
find
you have
it.
1 dot of
Here you go.
performance.
So 6 dice.
I'm gonna say this
Minus
is
1 dice.
given the circumstances, this is gonna be challenging. So difficulty 8 for this roll.
Okay. I'm gonna place the dice first. I have 6 dice, minus 1 for my dice penalty. Place them, roll them. I have 0 successes. 3, 3, 4, 5, 7.
So she's so like frantically moving around and trying to find some way to get an angle that just being a little hand of just outside of her peripheral vision, she is not noticing you. And you're trying to like wave your hand and like make some noise, and it's not more than it's not succeeding in distracting her. Archibald.
Yeah, so we are outside of this locked building that is on fire that Jade is inside of, right?
There's 2 buildings. We landed. One of them is like totally on fire, the garage, and then
Okay.
you've just seen Darby sprint off into the other one.
It's
And
it's
we are
kind of one
not-
big building. It's
are
just
we-
an attached garage.
Okay.
Oh,
Are we
okay,
not
okay.
aware which side she is in, basically?
There's a house, and you're aware that she's in the basement of the house.
And the hand was able to. I mean, because of the way we learned about this, I think we do know the way in. Like, because the hand had to get into the basement.
Yeah,
We know
that,
a way to get into the basement.
that could be conveyed to you.
Then, yeah, I think as much as I would like to try to use my sledgehammer to put out the fire, I don't think that's going to work. It's a bad type matchup, so I will follow Darby. I'm coming with Darby to pull off the rescue.
Okay, so from Archibald and Darby, I'll need courage rolls. In this first turn, because you're entering into the house and the fire is like just starting to creep into the house, difficulty is only 4. So this is your dots of courage, which are...
Oh, I'm good at this.
3 for Archibald
Aye, aye.
and 5 for Darby. Jesus.
He's so courageous.
I had no idea. I mean, it makes sense. So I just roll 5 straight up.
Yes.
Do vampires breathe?
I was thinking that too. Like, does
not
I think
automatically.
we've established they
affect them?
don't. No.
They can, but they don't have to. Just to
Okay.
like talk.
I got a 7, a 2, and a 4.
You made it.
Shit. I got an 8 and a 1, so canceled out. I had normal difficulty, so I failed. Is this a roll I can buy?
Oh, you...
A success at something?
Sorry. You got 1 success and 1 1?
That's correct.
5,
5, 8, 4, 1, 5.
You can... Hold on 1 second. You can spend a willpower point to pause Rutschreck for 1 turn. Let me see. Yeah. Yes. So you at some point, having lost the courage roll, at some point you do need to flee, but for however many willpower points you're willing to spend, and you have 4 of those, you can delay Rottrek for that many turns. I'm trying to think of any other way around this too, but
I mean, that's what happened. Darby freaks out. Like he has a crisis of courage. I mean, I feel like this.
narratively unsatisfying. But I'll say this. So Archibald, how many successes did you get?
1.
I got 2.
Oh, 2.
You said difficulty of 4, right?
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Wait. Difficulty of 4?
Yeah, he said difficulty.
I
of
read
4.
my rolls out. 5,
there was like-
8, 4,
Oh.
1, 5.
so you
I
got
thought
like
it was standard difficulty.
4
That's
successions.
4
Oh, I only
successes.
heard 8
Successes,
and
yeah.
1. 5, 8, 4, 1, 5. So that's a total of 3 successes.
Yes. Bless.
So
There you go.
It's a roller coaster.
So you are still at risk of Rottrek until you get a total of 5 successes. So you have 3 turns where you're safe, but you'll continue doing these rolls. Darby needs 2 more. Archibald needs 3 more. Is that right?
Yes, he got 2.
Okay. So in this first turn, the 2 of you run across the house and reach the top of the basement. That I'm going to say takes a full turn. When you are at the point where you're entering the basement, both
Well,
of you,
can
please-
I ask this?
Sure.
Since we're covering distance, is burning for celerity relevant to the amount of turns that it would take to get to Jade?
you can burn through celerity and move through the house more quickly. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
All right.
And I'm using all my actions just to move faster.
Okay. So let's say at the end of this turn, Darby gets into the basement. Archibald gets at the head of the basement stairs. Give me another courage roll from both of you. Again, difficulty 4.
3 successes. 6, 3, 3, 8, 4. Just put my rolls on wax so I can.
That one, I only got 1 success. I got a 2, a 3, and a 9.
Okay. So Darby's in the clear for road trick. Archibald has a few more turns where he's in the clear, but still needs to continue making rolls. Darby, you get to the bottom of the stairs and you see Jade. Her back is turned to you. She is clearly struggling, trying to break these handcuffs under her own power. And
I mean, I have been talking this whole time, like I've been announcing, like I'm here, that there's danger, and I'm still moving as fast as I can. If I've had to burn 2 or 3 blood to stay in celerity, I think when I get to her, I run before she can react. I just break the handcuffs myself, just rip them apart, and
give me
try to get her behind where we're going.
Give me a strength plus athletics roll, difficulty 7. The handcuffs will break if you get 5 successes on a single strength roll. And you can burn blood if you want to change your potence dots into automatic successes. And you could also spend willpower.
I get 12 dice for this, so I'm just gonna go for it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Where's 12? I see 6 strength, 2 potence, and 4
athletics.
12. Yeah.
That looks like 12 to me. Rolling and stop. 5, 5, 2, 5, 2, 10, 10, 6, 6, 2, 9, 3. So that's 5 successes, 2 10s.
5 successes?
10, 10, 6, 6, 9.
It is a difficulty 7 roll.
Oh, 10, 10, 9. 3 successes.
All right. At this point, Archibald, you arrive at the bottom of the stairs. You can tell that the fire is continuing to grow. A little more smoke is creeping into the basement. And you see that Jade is struggling with the handcuffs. Darby runs up, is also pulling at the handcuffs. At this point, Jade turns around with wild-eyed panic on her face and is flipping out and starts to recoil away from Darby, screaming.
What is she handcuffed to?
She's handcuffed to what looks like a gas pipe that's just coming out of the wall.
Okay. Well, obviously, I'm going to smash the gas pipe, which will probably cause a huge explosion and kill us all.
I'm trying to break the handcuffs. Like, okay. Fire scary. Fire bad.
There is not fire in the basement yet, for what it's worth.
Yeah, so we can get her loose of the pipe and get out. That'd be good, right? I'll save it as a backup.
3 successes wasn't enough?
If you can't get her out.
5 successes is what we're looking for. But if you continue to do it with you and her working on it together, your your successes can be added together.
But
However,
she's not
Oh, wait.
working on it. She's panicking.
Wait. I got an
At the
idea.
moment,
Is her like is her screaming and recoiling causing a great obstacle to the handcuff thing that Darby is doing?
I mean, we don't know what the difficulty
She is no
gonna be
longer-
next turn when I try.
she is no longer like trying to break the handcuffs because she's freaking out.
Because I could use my
Don't jump. I don't think now's not the time
I
for
could
jumping.
I could jump really high, and that might
Bye,
mix up.
guys.
Well,
My
I was
people
thinking,
need me.
what was it? Like the dread gaze that like paralyzes somebody with fear, but it can also just make them freak out even more. I think
Yeah.
it's like kind of questionable what the effect is, so it'd be a risk.
It seems counterproductive.
I think
Yeah, I'll
it
wait.
would.
I'll wait and see if your thing works, and if it doesn't, I've got a backup plan called
All right.
Old Sludgy.
Let's swing.
I mean, you
back
can talk to her.
Yeah. While you're contemplating your options, let's swing back to Excavo and Augustyn. You are both outside of the house. You just saw Darby and Archibald run in. Do you want to do something or hang back and be the designated survivors in case this doesn't work out?
I don't want to go in. I don't think my character would. So I would not go in.
That tracks.
So my writer's hand sees all of this happening. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
you
I
are
want to see them
halfway in.
barrel in. Cool. So
You're effectively
while
in the
I'm
room
still,
with them, yeah.
Yeah, you're in there.
And we know your hand is in there.
for now.
That's right. That's right.
Silly question. Would they be visible from the top of the stairs? Like if my writer's hand had a foot out the door, so to speak, could I still see them?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well-
So I start. You know, I'm not abandoning them. I'm just hedging my bets.
But you could. But you could if
could.
shit. Yeah. You don't want to make another Reuters hand.
I don't want to go through that again. That fucking sucked the first time. I'm not hip to a sequel. Yeah, my writer's hand starts making his way up the stairs and I'm going to stop at the top of the stairs until it's like too dicey, but at the very least I can still see them and have an idea what's going on. And Augustyn outside is mostly keeping a lookout. This house, it's a farm. Do I see any Nido plants nearby? Can I like...
You're surrounded by cornfields, and there's one pretty tall oak tree that is in the yard that's giving shade kind of over the porch area.
Classic farm shit.
And let's say
Yeah.
there's just a small neglected-looking garden near the house, a raised bed with some sad-looking tomatoes and cucumbers.
Okay,
You
yeah.
didn't take care
so
of them. Are you outraged? Are you filled with rage? They
Roll for
let their
frenzy.
garden fall into disrepair.
Yeah, so while my writer's hand is making its way to a safer location and hedging bets, Augustyn outside is loosely keeping watch, but I know there's no fire trucks on the way. I'm mostly just harvesting plants I don't have access to right now. So like he's grabbing some corn, he's checking for oak seeds, he's checking their tomato supply, seeing if there are any that are salvageable. I don't have any cukes available to grow out of people's skulls, so like gotta get me some cukes.
My child is dying. You're farming.
Don't
And
worry,
if
guys.
what
It's not a
help-
real child. It's a vampire.
Hey, look,
baby.
I did my part.
Just having
I did
like
my
a
Augustyn.
part.
Stardew Valley moment.
Augustyn, give me an
Horticulture.
a perception plus a no, you're actively looking around. No, you have more dice for this, and it makes sense. Give me a perception plus alertness roll. This can be 8 dice for you.
So 7 because I have -1 dice penalty.
That
Yes,
is
thank you.
concerning.
Okay.
Concerning.
Difficulty?
Standard.
Okay. Not right click, left click. I got 9, 10, 7, 3, 4, 10,
Goddamn.
5. So it looks like 4 successes.
You notice that there's a long driveway that winds through the cornfield that goes only to this house, and you see headlights way down at the end of the driveway, like some vehicle pulled off of a road and is beginning to approach the house.
Ooh, okay. Is that the only thing I'm able to do with this round, or am I able to, by chance, do another thing?
What was your idea for the other thing?
Does the road go between the cornfields?
Yes, it does.
Sick. I thrust myself into the thick of the cornfields. I'm going to grab some stalks, and I would like to use the coolest goddamn ritual in the motherfucking game and do some speed of seasons passing. I'd like to encourage the stalks to... I'm going to aim the stalks, Captain Planet style, at the stalks across the road and just try and force grow them into a wall.
Okay.
It's a very lame wall. If they I imagine if they try to drive through it, they fucking just could, but it will be very confusing if somebody sees that at the end of the street.
I'm going to say that you could also use the one green path power that I kind of thought I'd never see anyone ever use, which is Verdant Haven, where if you're in the middle of a bunch of plant material, you can just make it form an impenetrable barrier around you. I think that with your level of expertise, you can say that instead of being a dome, you just form it as a wall crossing the road.
1,000%. I've looked at a couple opportunities to use this, and it's just never made sense. You're absolutely right. This is the perfect environment for this.
So let's go back to the basement. If you wouldn't mind, look up the mechanics for how Verdant Haven works while we're doing that, and we could circle back to you. So back in the basement, Darby, Jade is full on panicking. She's shrieking. Mm-hmm. She's looking right at you, and she's kind of weakly kicking at you. Seeing you and everything around her as a threat. Her actions don't really make sense, but she's panicking, and she's being a little uncooperative. But the handcuffs are still there and available for you to try to break with your own strength again. However, the rules are if you fail at something and you try it again in the next turn, the difficulty goes up by 1. So at this point, it would be a difficulty 8 roll, and you would need 5 successes. Again, you can get automatic successes if you burn blood for potence and if you spend willpower.
And I need 5 successes at the same time, not 5 successes in aggregate?
Yes, in one turn. Because a weak person spending a lot of time...
How much blood did I have to burn for celerity? How much do I have left?
I just put down 1 for getting right to there. You have 7 left from what I see.
Okay. I will burn 2 blood to guarantee successes, and I'm going to roll the same 12 dice and do this again.
Is it 1 blood per, or is it just...
1 blood to turn your potence dice into... successes? I have 2 potence dice.
Let's look that up real quick because I'm
fair enough
curious. Because I think you just spend 1.
I think it's 1 per. We have enforced this in the past at 1 per, but it would be great to learn that is not how it works.
1 per would be more balanced. But let's see, rules as written. The player can spend 1 blood point and change his potence dice, plural, into an equal number of automatic successes to all strength-related rolls for the turn. That implies to me pretty
Damn.
clearly you're spending
Yeah.
1 blood and getting 2
I stand
automatic
corrected.
successes.
And I've definitely used that wrong in previous scenes. It hasn't mattered because I think I've succeeded at my goals, but I probably would have more blood. Great. So 2 successes for 1 blood, down to 6 in aggregate. And I'm going to roll 12 dice. So I get to convert, or do I only roll 10?
You only roll 10 dice.
All right, so 2 successes plus these 10. Stop. 9, 1. Those cancel each other out. 2, 4, 4, 10, 3, 10, 8, 4.
That is 3 successes on the dice, 2 successes from your potence. You shatter the links between the handcuffs. Jade is free from this gas pipe. She looks down at her hands, or the handcuffs still around her wrists, and in a hysterical, shaky panic, starts just crawling away from you and going up the stairs. Archibald, do you do anything? Jade is running past you as she does this.
I put my hands on my hips triumphantly and I say, well, Darby, another successful mission.
Darby is still freaking out. Get her out of here. Let's go. Like, we got to go. Like,
Oh, yeah, it's on fire. Okay, let's head out.
Archibald,
Oh,
do give
yeah.
me one more strength roll, please. Difficulty 4.
Me or Darby?
Archibald, you.
Okay.
So three dice, difficulty 4.
Okay. I got 2 successes. 1,
Okay.
5, 9.
You are good for the moment. So,
What is
Gus,
that? What's that for? Is it a mystery roll?
if you get a total of 5 successes cumulatively, then you're no longer worried about the Rotrek trigger, the fear frenzy thing.
Oh.
But each success gives you 1 turn where you're in the clear. So you can get 4 successes, and then if you don't get any more successes, you just like, you're good for 4 turns, but then you freak out and run away. You are 1 success away from being totally in the clear.
Cool.
Augustyn, how does Verdant Haven work? What do you have to do?
So the original place I used to pull these from appears to have either disappeared or become harder to find. All I found, there is
look it up.
one rendition that is the same on 2 different sites. This discipline weaves a temporary shelter out of sufficient amount of plant matter. In addition to providing a physical protection of the elements and even sunlight, the Verdant Haven also establishes a mystical barrier, which it makes the haven nearly impassable to anyone the caster wishes to exclude. A Verdant Haven appears as a 6-foot-tall hemisphere of interlocked branches, leaves, and vines with no direct opening, and even to the casual observer, it appears to be an unnatural construction. You must be within a heavily vegetated area to use this power, such as a forest, and it lasts until the next sunset.
So that I see. Oh, there isn't a roll for this other than the normal willpower roll for any of your thaumaturgy.
if the
So
conditions are right, he can just haven it up.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, and then there is another roll that you do to determine how like strong the thing is, and if you get enough successes, sunlight can't even get through it. I'm going to say, because this is a weird application of it, you will need to spend a willpower point. Other than that, over the course of 3 turns, you erect a wall. Does this sound good to you? Is this what you want to do?
You said erect.
Heh.
I apologize. I should know this off the top of my head. Does it normally take a willpower to activate my thaumaturgical abilities?
You have to roll your current willpower rating, which is 7 dice for you, at I think it's 4 plus the level of the power difficulty. 3 plus the level of the power. So Verdenhaven is
Would be a
level
7.
4, so difficulty 7. So you'd roll 7 dice, difficulty 7.
But my
to
other magic, my other rituals are just use a normal application. I wouldn't need to give up a willpower point. I would just spend a blood, do the roll, does a thing.
I'm going to say,
But this one, because it's a...
Yeah. That's correct.
Okay, it's just the circumstances under which we're doing this one that it costs a will. That does put me at my last willpower point. I don't love it, but I did have a hand in making this happen, so...
This is your contrition.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Literally.
I can keep getting away with it. I just gotta put little seeds in here and there. So yeah, I'll spend the 1 willpower and put up the haven.
Okay, so you get to work making the 2 sides of this road, all the corn in it, grow up unnaturally sideways and weave together into a corn wall. So Jade rushes up the stairs of the basement, almost steps on Augustyn's hand. Augustyn, is your hand scurrying out of the house?
Oh, how the fuck yeah. The instant I saw that they were free and making their way up, I was already like trying to get the fuck to the door.
All right. So Jade runs as fast as she can through the house, runs out into the front yard, I would imagine, followed by Darby and Archibald. And she stops and she's looking around in a panic. She sees the helicopter. She sees Excavo. She sees Augustyn. And she's just hyperventilating. And she's looking around and she's kind of like waiting for some sort of signal to reassure her that she's safe, or like to know specifically where the danger is to run away from it. She's clearly kind of losing her mind at the moment.
That's when Darby gives her stuff and just walks away. Like, drops it close to her, says, "Hey, you're all right. Finally found you. I've been looking."
She grabs her backpack. She hugs it. She grabs her sword, holds it close to herself, and looks around. She hears the sound of some of the house collapsing behind her. She's startled by it. She flinches, and she starts kind of wandering away from the house, muttering to herself, and she collapses against that big, tall oak tree. Just sort of like whispering to herself and kind of laughing a little bit, even giggling.
Yeah, so Darby doesn't get too close, but he turns to her and he's like, "The guys that took you cheated on the rules of a one-on-one fight. Challenged him like a man, and he was going to bring in all his buddies to help him try and kill me. Tonight's the last night he's ever going to see. I need you to go home. My business isn't finished. You're on your own. I trust you to do whatever you want. Palladian is okay. We protected him. He's with Donna. You can call her. But I'd like to talk to you if that's all right. We could use your help. But my business is not done.
Still,
I'm on a mission."
Still clutching all of her stuff really tight to her chest, she goes, "Who the fuck are you?"
Oh,
it.
no.
Knew it.
And she's looking around. She looks at Excavo. She looks at Archibald. She looks at Augustyn. kind
That's
of
why I
like
did approach.
pleading, like, and she looks at Excavo and says, thank you for saving me. Who is this guy? How does he know me?
Do you know her? Do you know any of these people?
How do you
She's-
know me?
She says, Excavo, what are you talking about? You were crashing at my place. Well, Randy's place. What are you talking? Are you guys here to fuck with me? What's that? Can you take? Can we go somewhere else? Can we go away on this helicopter?
Yeah, I just like. How do you know me and not anybody else here?
How did I met you weeks ago? You knew Randy or something,
You also-
and then Randy died.
Hold on. You also met a lot of these other people at the same time.
Augustyn,
Uh-huh.
Archibald,
Uh-huh.
and she sort of like nods over to them.
What is his name?
And Darby's just like,
Hold on. There's a simple. She
There's a
knows
simple
Darby. She doesn't know
explanation
David
for that.
Attenborough.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! Right. He looks different.
oh shit!
Oh my God! That's
I
right.
forget about this.
We got so much
We have
to tell
to.
you.
We got to play all this in our minds. It's like, okay, so
She rises to
Okay,
her feet
I
and she starts
understand
backing
now.
away from Darby and toward Excavo.
oh my God. Okay. So you know
And
that
Darby's
guy
just like,
Darby,
I get it. I'm hideous
right?
now.
You know Darby, right? You're his like child.
Yeah, he was.
Well,
I thought he
hold
would
on.
maybe save me.
Well, hold
But
on.
he didn't.
Here's the
But he
thing.
didn't. He never
Here's the
came.
thing. No. Here's the thing. He did. And I point to Darby. That's Darby.
He's been
She-
undergoing some skin treatments.
She turns away from Excavo toward Augustyn, and she kind of shovels up to Augustyn, still clutching all of her stuff to her chest, looking kind of
Darby,
crazy.
say something only you know.
Augustyn,
What would only you know?
Augustyn, you've never lied to me. What is that? Yeah, I'm not in the. I don't think I'm in the house anymore. Am I imagining? I may be imagining. Am I
series
burning to
of-
death?
No, good friend. My good friend. Through a series of unfortunate circumstances, Darby's previous vessel expired, and through some miraculous fortune, we were able to transpose Darby from his previous vessel
she's already
into a
turning
new one.
To Archibald. she's already turning Archibald, and she walks up to Archibald and she falls to her knees, and she's hysterical. She's like, Archibald, Prince Archibald, help.
Yes.
What's help?
Hey, kiddo. It seems like you've had a rough few days. You wanna? Jade? Will you come back home with us and have a nice glass of blood, and we'll catch you up on everything. You're okay now.
Yeah. And she gets up and she just starts wandering toward the corn. At this point,
You wanna?
Excavo,
You
come
take
on.
a ride in a
why don't you
helicopter?
get her?
It's cool.
you hear the sound
I know
of
that she has
Go ahead.
I know that she has a stuffed animal in her backpack.
Yes, a giraffe.
Yeah, a giraffe. I get that out and hand that to her.
Please give me a let's say either manipulation or charisma plus empathy roll.
Some spicy combos.
Well, I have more dots in manipulation.
Sure.
So that would be 5 total. Roll 5d10.
And how much of like being
Difficulty
a,
5.
friendly adult is just manipulating?
Well, ew. 71319.
You get the valiant effort. You get the giraffe. Her backpack is unzipped. You see the giraffe poking out a little bit. You reach in, you pull it out, and you like present it to her. And she grabs it and just adds it to the things that she's separately kind of awkwardly clutching to her chest. And just is chuckling to herself and staring into the middle distance as
Okay,
the sound of
I've got an idea.
2 motorcycles
Space.
roll up to Augustyn's corn wall as this is happening, and just kind of stop there.
Wait,
So-
real quick. Is that like the city in England or like a literal wall of
All right. No, it's the
Something of
app.
both.
Darby is like, look, I know this is hard to believe. I know I'm hideous now, but
You're doing an impression of Darby.
listen to me, goddammit.
Darby, say something only
Hang on.
you would know.
You can feel this in your blood. Your blood is bound to my blood. Feel it. I'm Darby. This is not a joke. You're in
Feel
danger.
it.
We have a blood bond. Like she should know it. Like this is not something you can. I mean, I look different.
Would anybody else be wearing a Batman wingsuit right now?
Old man, Batman wingsuit. That's part of it. She doesn't
Skin
really know
tight
about the Batman face
Batman
though.
wingsuit.
This is
I'm
all
David
pretty new to her.
You're dressed as Batman, so you say you're
I taught
Darby.
myself how to fly this helicopter. I've been learning all kinds of new skills. They made me have to be the stupid sheriff. I got carted in here. I didn't want to do it. You didn't want to be a Ventru, and here we are, okay? Everybody's real pissed about it, but I was there. I remember. You're still mad, I'm still mad. But guess what? These assholes are coming. They're not done, and I'm not done with them. So we could get you in the helicopter and get you home. But I gotta fight. I've been fighting. And I'll keep fighting as long as you're still in danger.
She wanders toward the helicopter and she turns the stuffed giraffe to herself to address it and says, "We have quite the imagination." Darby's an old Batman now. It's fun. And she gets into the helicopter and gets into a seat and buckles her seatbelt and is just looking at the opposite wall and kind of chuckling.
Yeah. Let's not push it anymore. She's obviously traumatized. Let's at least just leave her alone a little bit. I think.
I know you mentioned 2 motorcycles rolled up, and having specifically put up a haven, being
Yeah,
aware of them,
let's- Yeah.
Comrades! I gesture at what I assume is a small plume of gravel dust from their arrival, and start making my way towards the helicopter, presumably grabbing my rider's hand on the way.
Yeah, you have it. Jade unbuckles herself and says, "I bet I could probably fly a helicopter in this stream." And she starts climbing into the pilot's seat.
No.
All right. Wait. No. Darby, quick.
I can fly.
Listen here.
I can fly.
Listen
It's a
here. You
helicopter.
stay in this seat. We'll get you the helmet. You can wear it. And she gives her one of the flight helmets. Like you put this on. Good. See, yeah, you're helping. And he straps her in. He's like,
she reacts immediately to someone doing something that feels like an attempt to restrain her, and she's gonna give a quick roll to just see if she loses it. Let me check and see what
I'm also gonna roll to see if I can dominate her to go to sleep.
Aha. Sleep.
Let's see here. And I think this is just standard difficulty, and she's 3 self-control dice. 1 second. Standard difficulty. All right. So 3d10. She gets 1 success. Her facial expression changes from kind of like bewildered glee to suddenly like hardening, and she just gets this very serious pout on her face as you buckle her in. She doesn't fight it, she doesn't flip out, but you see that she flips over to like not feeling safe.
It's a safety harness. I'm about to fly this in the air. You could fall out and die. Like, you're not trapped in here. We just, like, it's a helicopter. That's how it works. All right, God, this is too hard to explain. I really wanted to fight this motherfucker, but you
It's
are
like
just
a
not in a
seatbelt
state to
more.
be left alone. And, okay, all right, okay. And Darby starts the pre-flight process of getting the helicopter ready to leave. And he's just like, we gotta go. She can't. Shit, we gotta take her out of here. So I'm yelling. We're leaving.
The
Darby's
people at the
choosing
Cornwall-
Jade over her mission.
You can tell the people at the Cornwall are there's more than one person, and you could just tell that they're like kind of kicking at it, and they're very confused, and they haven't yet thought to just go around it because the rest of it is just a normal cornfield. They're really trying to figure out what the fuck is blocking their path, and they're fighting
that's
with it
right.
quite unsuccessfully.
I've tried to think of like what I would do, like me personally, if I were to come in contact with a solid wall of corn, like an impenetrable wall of corn, and poke it with a stick and fuck with, like, definitely. I would
You
be
wouldn't route
enamored.
around it. You'd have to figure it out first.
Yeah, exactly. It's human nature.
It said it's like it can't be traversed. So I'm imagining, because it's 6 feet tall, I'm imagining like somebody's testing the upper limits of just like, can we climb it, and running into like a video game map edge barrier where it's just like, why can't I?
Just real life invisible wall. Like, what? Is Yoshi up here?
Oh shit!
So,
Pika.
so you start up the helicopter, and you, before it gets too loud to hear anything, you hear Jade say, "Big guys, let's find some big guys."
Oh,
I found out.
Oh.
I found out that's I gotta drink some big guys.
Oh,
She means
That's
like
the first
muscular,
big
athletic
guys.
guys.
And you do notice when she
Darby
mentions
looks down at
feeding,
his old,
she seems
flabby
gaunt.
self. Ah, shit. Yeah. Ah, damn it.
She looks
okay.
underfed. She looks a little desiccated. Like her blood pool is really low.
Well, Jade, it just so happens that I have the perfect place in mind where we can all go feed tonight.
She just
Where's
says,
that?
Big guys.
Everyone, it's time we head to the new Cammack YMCA.
And the song starts in the background.
Of course, yeah.
MCYMC.
Needle drop.
Da, da, da.
So you lift off with the helicopter, take off into the air.
Yeah.
Everyone's on board.
Yeah,
Just leave the motorcycle guys.
As you do that, you get a view of who is on the other side of the Cornwall, and it's 2 motorcycles and 2 biker-looking dudes that you don't recognize. It's not Zed. It's not the other guy that you saw. It's just 2 other random people who seem like they came up to check on what the fuck was going on. As they do that, they very obviously see all of a sudden a helicopter.
A helicopter, yeah.
And
One of the more noticeable vehicles.
it's not super stealthy. And you see one of the bikers as you're rising into the air pulls a cell phone out of his pocket and aims it up at you like he's taking a picture or a video.
Darby throws up deuces, just like full on Stone Cold Steve Austin middle fingers, and poses, holds still so he can get like his full face. Like, it's me, I am Batman, and then he turns around and flies away.
You fly away. In the background, the house fire grows, and just as you're leaving the property,
my helicopter was full of water too. Fuck you guys. None of it's for your house fire.
As you're flying away, all of a sudden you see a brief flash of everything in front of you lit up with this orange glow. And a moment later, you hear the sound of a tremendous explosion as the house blows up. Giant fireball launches the roof. You look around behind you. There's debris everywhere. The house is absolutely obliterated.
Darby does not look around behind him.
Sorry.
I would like to make it extremely clear.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
That's
in your
right.
peripheral vision, in the rear view mirror that I just assume helicopters have, when you're like backing into a parking space.
I'm looking all around.
Yep.
I
I'm looking with
immediately
both-
turn. I'm just like, ooh.
Both eyes, and I hold my Reuters hand eye out just to get a third observation. Log this in the eidetic memory for how fucking cool that is.
360
You
explosion
do have
view.
trinocular vision with that thing. You have amazing sense of
Sick.
depth.
Trinocular. You're like an insect.
All right, where is the helicopter going to?
Remind me of the eligible places that we have to land it. Like, we have a hella pad that we've used on the roof of Club Wonderland, in the back of Darby Manor, and then the airport.
Yeah, Club Wonderland, Darby Manor, and the airport are the places you've landed it thus far. And this place.
I like how Graham went through the trouble of making us a whole subterranean travel network, and then we were just like, fuck it, let's use a helicopter.
Yeah, let's just fly everywhere.
We use the MKTs sometimes, but
Like,
yeah,
a
I
couple.
decided I liked
Bad
jumping out of
helicopter.
helicopters. I also use
It's
a
fun.
Steve Buscemi themed catapult as well.
A
Like,
trebuchet.
sometimes you gotta improvise.
Hell yeah.
You're just
we go to
upgrading
Darby
to
Manor.
weirder and weirder methods of conveyance.
Yep.
There's still the stank wing. That thing that was sort of
Yeah, we haven't messed with that
teased
yet.
about, that it's not clear even what
I'm
it
just-
is.
I'm just hoping to find
It's
it.
It's a
Nice.
monkey
At some point.
in a balloon or something, isn't it? Wasn't there?
It's like a hot air balloon
yeah,
with
yeah.
a
No, the
monkey
hot
in
air
it.
baboon
No,
was
a hot air baboon, yeah.
Oh,
Hot air
that's a
baboon.
different thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
But that wasn't an
hot air
Avon
baboon.
Stank innovation, was it?
Well, that's
not?
how
The
he
hot air
died.
He
wasn't
died
it?
in
Didn't he die in a hot air baboon accident?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh man, I wish life would imitate
Stank.
art.
Oh, that'd be wonderful.
And Elon Musk
Sometimes it
gets
does.
eaten by unnaturally
Now we're on
buoyant
YouTube.
monkeys.
Don't mess with your monetization right now.
Wait, Avon Stank is an analog for him?
No. Parody is
No.
any likeness to someone living or dead is purely coincidental.
If anything, it's the other way around.
Us naming and including real celebrities constantly.
Right, that's what we would do. That's fine.
Keenan
That's different.
Thompson pays us the big bucks for every mention of him on
Yeah,
our.
He's a
I-
citizen of New Cammack. Of course he does.
Yeah.
That's canon. He's from there.
Keenan Thomas is.
He's from there.
Okay, wait, Keenan Thompson is Muncie famous.
We were all excited to see him on SNL. We rooted for him.
So as you're flying in the helicopter, Jade she keeps shifting between different modes. When she got buckled in, she gets really like tense and closed off, and then something seems to suddenly change, and she's relaxed and she's looking around, and then all of a sudden she's like realizing the absurdity of everything, and she starts laughing again, and then she starts going through her backpack and just kind of cataloging everything that's in there, like taking an inventory, and she does that over and over and over again, and then she suddenly looks up and she starts looking around and she's feeling her pocket. She says, I don't have my wallet. They took my wallet. My ID. I need my ID. They took my wallet. It has my driver's license. It has my ID.
We'll get you another one.
They
That
have
whole place
it.
Blew up.
They have it.
Well, I don't know. That whole place blew up, so it's hard to say what they have and what they don't have.
They have my
just
ID.
Caught on fire. Yeah, well, that's unclear.
My ID has my address.
Let's get you something to eat. Let's get you something to eat. Yep. So we know not to go there. Let's get you something to eat.
Wait.
Huh?
Big guys.
No, is her address?
Let's get some big guys.
It is Darby Manor.
No, Darby changes course in the air after this interaction, and he starts driving over to Jade's sister's at the
trailer park.
Trailer park.
It was just a friend of hers.
Trailer park.
Well, whatever. Jade's friend, like our only lead on her, our only connection, and I'm like, what was her name? I'm just like, we're you know what? We're going to take you to somebody you know. We're going to take you over to her house. You can stay with her while you recover. You don't have to go back to the manor if you don't want to.
Lucy,
I just feel like you should probably be with your friends. I think you're in shock right now.
I wonder if we can get Scotty to play that character again on short notice. But you can just like drop her off at the trailer park.
I go there. We get as close as we can. I land the helicopter haphazardly on the nearest by flat surface I can find. Maybe
there's
even somewhere stupid.
An intersection. It's a little after. It's about 1:30 a.m. at the moment, so there's not a lot of traffic. You can just park the helicopter on the street.
That seems like a flex. I'm just in the middle of a 4-way intersection, and we walk over. We can say everybody's asleep, and that way, if this needs to be seen at some other time, right? Right. If the helicopter didn't wake them up. And yeah, Darby's just like, hey, we know you were safe here. I don't know if you're gonna believe I am who I am, but I'm just glad you're out of there. That was some sweet piloting, though, right?
She goes, yeah, because Batman. Yeah, okay. This is a guy got me. Zed.
Yeah,
got me.
That was who I was gonna kill.
Got me.
Yeah.
Here, this is where he is. He's gonna. I think he's gonna get me again.
Okay,
I don't want to be here. Don't want to be here. This is where.
Well, you could have said that before we got. I said this is where we're going. Ah, shit. Okay.
She might not have
I thought you were the world's greatest detective.
Yeah. Yeah, so Zed knows about this location,
Batman.
then we need to get out of this.
Well, canonically, there is a character named Batman in
That's
this
right.
playthrough,
He's not here right now. That's not me. Okay, so...
Guys, can we go to see Darby?
Yeah, let's go to we could go to Darby Manor.
God damn it.
That's where Darby can really be
himself.
Okay, yeah, so... That's where all my stuff is too. My car. You remember the El Camino?
Why aren't we going there? That's my home. Why aren't you? Why aren't you taking me? I want to go home. Why?
Great. Okay, great. I
can
thought
walk.
I was doing
I can
something.
walk there.
You know what? No, we're not. We're gonna.
Should we find some
Let's find some
muscular
big
guys for her to
Let's
feed
find
on.
some big guys.
Big
Ex
guy.
I think
why
I think
don't-
that's what's the problem here. I think we
I'll tell
need
you
to-
what. Why don't you guys go and do that? Find some
Okay.
big guys. I got to get this helicopter out of here. I could use a snack myself. I'm of a different persuasion, so I'm gonna
Right.
go on my own journey.
Right.
But
Is Jade not like? Does she have the same particularity with her feeding?
Yeah. No,
no,
different
she
one.
likes
she
big
doesn't
guys.
go after meth heads. She goes after athletic people.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
big
don't.
guys.
You don't like
Ah.
inherit your sire's feeding restriction.
No, it's just the fact that you have one
yeah,
is what you
just
inherit.
all Venture will end up with a feeding restriction of some kind,
Got you. Okay, that
Yep.
makes sense.
and they don't know what it's going to be, and it's kind of a journey
Mhm.
of self-discovery to figure it out.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like you drink from several vessels and everything's normal until you find one that's like, oh shit, this is now my favorite, and I can't drink anything else.
Yeah.
So
Just
the
a
goal
bit of
is, so the goal is, Darby's going to feed. Everyone else is going to help Jade feed, and
That's
right.
you're all going to meet up back at Darby Manor.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's another like 5 hours until sunrise. So that's plenty of time. Like it's late, so there aren't a lot of people on the street. But I'm gonna say, given all the time that you have, I'm gonna say, since you can spend a lot of time really hunting around, the difficulty isn't going to be as brutal as it usually would be for Ventru with their feeding restrictions. I'm going to say difficulty for Darby, difficulty 5. What's your attribute ability combo you're gonna go with? Actually, I'm going to say, just for the sake of expediency, if you're willing to spend a bunch of time, like the rest of the night, hunting, no need for rolls. Rolls are like to get a success inside of an hour. But the question is, does Darby want to be careful and not kill anybody, or just do just like safely
Doesn't
feed
sound very
from people?
Darby.
No, I think Darby. Well, first off, I think the moral choice, like the way I'm thinking about his role playing consequences, was he chose Jade over the fight tonight. So he's not going back in. Like he's gonna.
Well,
take
his fight
care
with
of his
Zed
own.
is still scheduled for 3 nights from now. So,
Right.
but
So
his intention was to like not wait.
no, because Zed was going to cheat and take time to prepare. So Darby was like, "I know where he is. Like he was going to kill him tonight." And now he's not. So I think I am going to take the rest of the evening, and I think Darby is crashing out because Jay didn't recognize him, didn't think it through, and feels really crappy about it, and so wouldn't want to disappoint her, and I think is intentionally trying not to kill people. So he would feed on a number of folks, or maybe not get all the blood if that's the choice.
Well, let's do a roll, and the number of successes is the number of folks you successfully
Okay.
find. Let's say standard
Tell me the
difficulty.
mechanics of the roll.
Let's say you're just hunting around and trying to find people who are out. So let's say that's just going to be wits plus I don't know, let's say like wits plus athletics. You're just on a hunt. So that is
Sure.
going to be 8 dice standard difficulty.
Oh, woof. I rolled really bad. 1, 10, 1, 4, 10, 1, 2, 4. I think that's no successes. I think it's no successes, not a botch. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's a botch. I think I botched.
No, any success makes it.
Oh,
not a
right.
botch,
I
even
always
if
do
it's
that. But I have
successful.
more. I have more ones than I have successes.
Okay.
Not good.
So for tonight, Darby's still at 6 blood points. Everyone else is assisting Jade. What is your strategy for trying to find muscular people for her to feed from, which she's expressed as being her.
Is there like an anytime fitness around? They're open 24 hours. Anytime.
That's a good idea.
I think I already had a really wonderful idea.
I don't know how late the Y is open. Is my
In New
only
Cammack,
issue.
probably 24 hours.
A 24-hour Y?
In New Cammack. It wouldn't be the most fantastical thing in this series of ours.
like, oh, I could believe all the vampire shit,
like,
all the
YMCA
blood,
that's
and all the
24 hours.
claw,
That's
but oh
crazy.
my god,
Jade
the
is
Y
looking
is
for
not
it.
open 24 hours.
I'm looking this stuff up. It looks like most YMCA branches are not open 24 hours. A bunch about New Cammack is based on Muncie, though, and the YMCA of Muncie is open 24 hours for members.
Oh.
So there
What up,
is a
y'all?
24-hour YMCA.
So my character is definitely not a member of the freaking Y. You're Jack. You could be.
Archibald is a member of a different Y from before we were kidnapped and brought here, unfortunately, and they don't cross over.
I'm gonna be straight. Excavo, like the little key dingy for Anytime Fitness or the Y is like a little key fob swipey do. Like, I don't imagine it as far from our field of
Excavo could
expertise with
probably hack
Excavo.
her
Oh, I wasn't
way
even
in,
thinking about like breaking in, but
I bet she
could
could get
break
you
in.
into the
broken and
YMCA
entered plenty of
member
places.
database.
She could get us in, and I'll tell
Yeah,
you what, as somebody
true.
who attended like 24-hour gyms for a while, they ain't fucking checking shit. If
Nobody
you get
cares.
through that door and you didn't break anything to do it, nobody's looking at you twice. I don't think a membership's necessary here. You hack that fucking
Just a
ringy-dingy
magnetic
Alternative plan.
card.
Alternative plan. Can we buy the place outright?
Oh my god. Just open
Hey,
it.
the only
Gunstock's
I really-
down, Sal.
I would really like Operation YMCA to work out because there's only one canonical big guy that I can think of, and it's the dude that is down on his luck and has replaced Onion Jack in the alley because you gave him the coin.
Clark!
Onion Clark.
Clark, yes.
Is Clark
Yeah,
there?
he was a big guy. He looked like a guy who goes to the gym.
Clark is
Did
a
he
big
get the
guy.
Y? Oh my god.
I don't.
And
I
you know
don't
exactly
take
where he is
advantage of
right now.
Clark. We do know exactly where he is, so he's a good backup.
He's not with you guys, but he would love that plan.
Oh my
Love
god.
it.
I might
Okay.
actually
So we
feel
bring
the
us
Serve that
stirrings of
motherfucker
We gotta
regret.
check out our
up.
dude.
Should we go to Clark so we don't have to establish a new location in the?
Oh my god,
in the
is Jade
playground?
gonna feed on Clark?
Jade is.
I
going
can't
to
imagine
feed
her
on Clark.
telling Darby that. He'd be so happy.
Oh my god.
You did for me.
It just hurts me to go back to Onion Alley. So Archibald is very.
You'd be triggered.
I-
Like it's just too
I-
raw.
It is much
Like a
an
raw
onion.
onion.
Like an
It
onion
would
might
make
be.
you cry.
Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo.
All right, so do you go to Onion Alley with Jade?
Oh.
Yeah, I think we're going back. To
Oh, we go to Onion
Alley.
Alley.
And I'm
Okay.
I'm tearfully hanging back. I'm
You
hanging
can
back.
stay
I
in
can't.
the vehicle.
It's too soon.
I'm staying in the vehicle because I just can't even go to Onion.
Hanging
anymore.
back at the entrance of the alley. You could swear that you could smell Onion Jack just on the breeze, wafting out of the alley, not looking straight down into it. It feels like he's lurking right around the corner, as he always would.
Jack. I miss him so much.
Augustyn and Excavo
My best and
escort.
only friend.
Okay. Yep.
You escort Jade into the alley, and you see further down in the alley, next to a dumpster, there is a pile of cardboard and newspapers and
that's so
rags and a
sad.
blanket. And
Oh my God,
you
rags.
see Onion Clark's feet poking out from under his little nest that he's made, and there is a
Wait,
single.
is he
we
still a big
see?
guy?
Oh,
Yeah,
frick.
he's
We
still
see.
a pretty big guy,
Okay.
and you see
Okay.
one
I was
Croc
hoping I
on his feet.
hope he hadn't
A croc!
emaciated over the week. A single
Croc.
croc. He's down to one croc.
Just ruined this
croc.
motherfucker's life for no reason.
You really
So, okay, I don't think we're gonna go like introduce ourselves, because if Jade's there to feed on this guy,
did. No, it's
The
like
guy's
Just
asleep.
if she's like starving, yeah, this is
sneakily,
just easy peasy.
sneakily sucking
hold
one
on.
of those toes.
So
I think we would tell Jade to approach.
no,
And he's just like the most
no.
muscular guy we know of.
I know.
Actually, Jade could do a perfect thing. Since crocs have holes in them, she can just put her fangs right through the holes. Bada bing, bada
Off
bing.
the foot. Can
Is
you
Jade
feed
like
the
that?
foot?
Is she like a foot?
Jade
is that part of the
Jade is
ventru?
like
definitely
feet?
like that.
I like
I-
muscles, but I only go in through the feet. That's my
I
thing.
can only
It doesn't
only
taste
feed
right.
on guys with feet.
Okay, so Augustyn legitimately feels bad about the gravity of the misfortune bestowed upon Onion Clark.
For Clark.
Too late
So,
now, dude.
in the
She
interest of
may
making
kill
sure
him.
Jade doesn't kill him, I'm gonna be there to make sure she doesn't like go frenzy and like suck him dry. But like, I walk up, I approach Clark first. He's sleeping, and I'm gonna like do one of those gentle nudges just to wake someone up just enough so they can hear things and maybe sort of remember them when they wake up. Gently wake them. Hey,
Creepy dude.
hey, bud.
I'm
Looking
not
good?
involved in this.
Hey, so I wanted to let you know, I'm really sorry. Aliens gave me this to give to you. They said it's really important you keep it. And I just give him whatever cash is in my wallet. And I just kind of like, I unfold his hand, I tuck it in, and I curl his hand around, and I tuck it back against his chest. Brush his
How
hair
much do
back
you
from his
give him?
face.
Yeah,
all
how much-
all the cash in my wallet, whatever cash I just
How much
happen
is
to
that?
have handy, like a how much could it be,
$70,000.
Michael? $5. It's an amount.
How much could biting someone cost, Michael? $10?
But I brush his hair back and gently look in his eyes and I need you to know, aliens are responsible for this, and bonk him hard enough that I think it knocks him out.
It's
What? What?
I think with anyone else, I'd say you just do it. But Augustyn, give me a roll. Strength plus brawl. You have 4 dice for this.
Oh my god.
Minus one.
This was the nice thing to do?
He doesn't need to be aware that he's getting fed on, man. 3 dice. Roll. What do we get?
There's-
7,
3
9,
dice.
5.
Oh, pretty good. Got his ass.
So
Bonk.
in the middle of him saying, "What the fuck?" you just punch him, and he's back to sleep, immediately snoring.
I feel so bad about this.
You got a
money
funny way
in
of
my wallet.
demonstrating it.
I hope the amount of money in my wallet is like a material amount. I hope it's several $100s. I don't know
it's
how much
several
I have on
$100s.
What do you mean? You can tell us how much it is. Yeah. Oh, are we the bad? Yeah, we are the baddies.
But yeah, several $100s in hand, tuck it up next to
It's too
him.
relevant.
He's knocked out, and then I gesture Jade over. Big guy.
Big guy. and she feeds off of him. And it seems like she doesn't. He's fine. She doesn't kill him. He loses 3 blood points, and she gets up and she looks around, and she says, "Hungry, still hungry.
Yeah, this isn't enough. She needs more.
Any more big guys?"
Clark round 2.
I'm
Clark
sorry,
round 3.
that's literally the one big guy we've met
Oh,
this
no.
entire month
There-
or two.
There's another. Okay,
She might have had
like,
just 1 blood point, and now she has 4.
guys
like,
with a
what
lot
about-
of muscle mass that you've met include Thumper, Billy
Well,
Benbay.
we'd, like
Ooh.
decapitate him.
And, no. Thumper was just really fucked up and left in incapacitated state. And
Rain Bucket was killed.
Yes.
Okay, brain. I get these guys mixed up.
What about the prospector camp? That shit's like hard manual labor. They've got to be like.
Oh, at the
jacked,
camp?
Are they
the
actually
prospector camp?
prospecting, or are they just like?
I mean, it's 2 in the morning. Like,
Or
how
we
do
could
you
go
get
to
there?
Anytime Fitness.
I think the gym was a good plan. I think you guys
Yeah,
should work.
okay.
yeah,
I think
let's
we
go back
would
to the
get
Y.
Now we kind of know.
the YMCA, the
just
24-hour YMCA. You had a Google
the
win.
24-hour.
Yeah, let's go to the 24-hour
Take the MKT to the 24-hour YMCA.
and then we
Yeah.
can meet more big guys.
As I also don't know how we got to Onion Alley. Did we get in a car? What did we do?
Just helicoptered right into
Apparated.
the
Well, Darby's
I'm
separate.
not with you. I
Darby's
took the helicopter.
separate.
You guys are on your own. You would have had to get a car.
Just
I probably
there.
took us all back to Darby Manor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let you guys
So
So we
get a
got
car and
5
get after
hours.
it.
So the MKT,
Yeah.
I think, is a fine plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you
So
should
get-
use it
get
because
that.
the prince was talking that we never use the MKT, so
We
maybe
never
you
used
should
the MTK.
get after it.
MKT.
All right. So MKT
Like,
to
we all voted for
YMCA.
public transport. Let's use it. So we decided to go.
Hey, Scavo, do you do wiggly doos to get us some exclusive access, unregistered access to the YMCA?
I would I be able to just like generate something to break into the high security that is the YMCA.
My assessment is that it would be easier to hack the keycard reader than it would be to hack the membership database. I think you could do either one. Either one is within your skill set. But I bet that there is like a commercial tool that Excavo already has that she could spoof a RFID tag. And that's all you got to do to get into the YMCA.
Can cell phones communicate with RFID readers?
You need a special
Yes.
device to do it. I don't think so. I have not seen them
Yes.
hacked like that. But what do I know?
I think they can.
There are commercial devices available for less than $50 that are capable of doing it.
So,
I see that some. It says that some cell phones, especially the ones that do like near field, whatever NFC stands
NFT.
And-
Yeah.
uh-huh.
those some can communicate with RFID.
Like the Bored
readers.
Ape.
So I'm gonna say, yeah, with a little bit of work, Excavo can rig up something on her cell phone so that she can just open a door at the YMCA. This is going to be challenging. This would normally be, I'm going to say, a difficulty 8 roll. Excavo, however, has computer aptitude merit that puts all computer rolls at a -2 difficulty. So this is actually just going to be a standard difficulty roll for Excavo. It's
Computer
gonna be an
aptitude.
intelligence. Yeah, intelligence plus computer. So it's going to be 8 dice with a specialty standard difficulty.
Is that the first time this merit has come up on stream?
It's every time she does any computer roll, so probably not.
So
I don't know if
I
you've called it out
rolled
like that.
as follows: 9, 8, 8, 3, 5, 10, 6, 4.
Oh, domination.
That's so many. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
You.
I'm in.
Yeah, you can absolutely open any
I'm in.
of the doors that are accessed with membership cards. So
Great.
you're all inside the the YMCA, and you see there's a small number. There's a total of 2 people in the gym walking
Are
around.
they muscular?
Are
They're-
these big guys?
There's a big lady and a big guy, both working on weight machines. I got my COVID-19 and flu vaccines today.
Ooh,
Just-
are they
Nice.
swole like
Nice.
you? Well, how big are we talking?
Nice.
These are sufficiently big people in the YMCA.
Could Jade feed on you though? Like for the viewers, like do you qualify? I mean,
No. So what you intuit from Jade's mutterings is that her feeding exclusivity is people who have a greater than average muscle mass. So people who are just like naturally bigger, or people who like clearly you see them and it's like, oh, this person is some sort of like power lifter. Not extraordinarily large people, but to qualify, people have to be like noticeably above average in their muscle mass.
Okay.
so do they have to be men only, or is it
No,
just muscular
people.
people?
It could be especially
Okay.
muscular
So
children.
you got. Oh, so shit.
hate that.
You rarely see that.
Don't love that.
Have we killed any children yet in this campaign?
Not yet.
Fortunately,
Achievement
no.
not unlocked.
Thank God.
Mm,
The final boss is gonna like end up being like a child.
just child diablerie in the final
Mm.
episode.
There was a child in the Unholy Rollers clubhouse. You hear a baby crying in a crib in the attic right before it explodes. Nah.
It has a rattle that says famine on it. You're like, oh.
So so these people are
Chest
working
set.
out. One of them is at like a leg machine, and another one is doing those like flies on his chest. And they don't seem to notice you. There's music playing over the speakers. There's TVs showing Fox News playing something upsetting. And no one's really noticed the group of the 4 of you who have entered the gym.
A lot about the China virus.
Quick sidebar with Excavo. Would it make sense to lure them out back where there's less visibility?
I was gonna see if there's anybody in any of the bathrooms. That would be a discreet place to do that.
Is anyone
Turns
doing
to
any gym
Archibald.
stuff, or are you guys just walking around casing the joint?
I am feigning some exercise, but I definitely do not know what I'm doing, to be clear. I am observing and copying. I'm pretty good at mimicking, but I don't actually know what is going on. Oh yeah, my tricycles are looking great. My delta's awesome. Yeah.
All right, do you check
yeah,
the
so-
restrooms?
Yeah. I am also trying to just look like a generic person.
Can I ask, like, what's Jade's vibe during? I mean, of course,
Yeah,
Darby
well,
doesn't
how is
know,
she- what
but
is
for
she doing?
Steve's benefit, like, how is Jade just like acting out in public?
I
while this
assume
is
she's
happening?
acting a little drunk because she's still like really hungry.
She's acting like she's on the downswing of an acid trip that she experienced while running a marathon. She's a little shaky. She's smiling. She alternates between like staring into the middle distance and suddenly being distracted and like hyper fixating on things. She's it's going to take a little while for her to get back to her baseline. She's acting noticeably off. Excava, do you check the women's restroom, the nearest one that you see?
Yeah. Go in, take a stroll.
You don't see anyone in the women's restroom.
Okay. Augustyn would probably check the men's.
A guy at a store gave me this neat. He called it a fortune-telling coin. I'm not sure why. It says yes and no on either side. It's been a handy thing for me to use for this.
Cool.
Handy. It is a handy thing.
Augustyn, do you check the men's just to see who's in?
I'm just imagining Augustyn like being right behind you in the women's. Like, what? Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad.
Yeah. I am abundantly aware of how out of place I look, and kind of like most of the bathrooms, like knowing but not knowing that that's not where people actually change clothes, but with the intent to feign, like that's where I'm going to change into my gym wear, and use that as an excuse to go scope out that room.
Augustyn in the
Yeah,
gym,
I mean, we're
or
also,
Augustyn
like-
in the gun store, which is like more fish out of water. Because like I feel like he's
Like,
being
also,
asked
we're
way out
definitely
of his
not wearing gym
comfort
clothes.
zone.
We did not think this through.
Not at all. And Augustyn
No.
is always
I have like
wearing
a gun.
his robe and wizard hat. No, that's me.
So that is surprising that nobody would like look at us.
So
It's typical for the gym, though. People are just doing their own thing.
yeah. So Augustyn, you go into the restroom and you see at the bottom of one of the stalls 2 massive legs and a guy just going through something in there. You hear sort of the bending and the shuddering of the walls because he seems to have his hands on either wall, just violently birthing a fudge snake, and he's grunting. And as you walk in, he goes, "Oh, might want to give it a minute, brother. This Lazadi is reaching its final form."
Oh my god.
How noisy is it?
That's
It's pretty.
Don't encourage him.
pretty
What?
noisy.
Ah,
There's a growling sound coming from the bowl.
it
and he
might be
says-
alive.
He says, "You better not be a UN inspector because I'm committing a war crime in here."
Jesus Christ.
Man, okay. In advance, Graham, I'm sorry. There's enough. I kick
This
open
isn't
the
as
stall
solid
door.
as I hoped. What?
I kick open the stall door. UN inspection! Aliens are responsible for this! And I try to knock him out.
You kick in the stall door. You see an impressively big guy just hands against both of the walls, just punishing this toilet. Gym shorts around his ankles, a look of absolute surprise on his very red and veiny face.
does Augustyn have heightened senses? Because I'm just imagining.
No.
Oh, lucky.
But he does glance down and he sees that this guy has just nearly topped off this toilet. So give me a.
Topped off.
It's gonna be difficulty 8, strength plus brawl roll. This is gonna be. Please roll 3 dice for me. Difficulty 8.
All right. Okay,
don't like
3
your
dice on the
chances,
table.
bud.
We're gonna roll it. Not a botch.
and in general, so okay, so the attempt to render someone unconscious, there are no actual mechanics for this. As far as the system is concerned, you have to do enough damage to put them into the incapacitated state in order for someone to be unconscious. I did house rule how to choke someone out if you want to do that and make them unconscious without doing a whole bunch of damage.
Is that what that guy is rolling against his poop?
For what Augustyn's trying to do, because it's not super consequential and because it's funny, I'm letting him just do simple rolls to knock people out. You won't necessarily be able to do this in other situations where it is more consequential. Yeah, so you kick in the door, scream something about a UN inspection, and punch this guy in the face.
Are responsible for this.
Did you say
Put it on a t-shirt? Yeah, no, that has been his tagline for both incapacitation shots. Aliens are responsible for this in English, and then he just hits him upside the head.
Gives him a freaking haymaker.
you punch this guy in the face?
Inspection.
Punch this guy in the face. It hurts your hand.
Aliens are responsible.
He looks
almost
unfazed.
Because you've done this before. That's why you look unfazed.
I will go for the chokeout. I will go for the attempted chokeout.
Your punch.
You give him that slight relief.
Your punch glances harmlessly off of this guy's giant face, and as if
what is this guy made of?
As if propelled by his Duke rocket, he rises up off of the toilet at you to grab you and start throttling you. Everyone outside of the restroom, which is Jade, Prince Archibald, and Seneschal Excavo, hear clearly what Augustyn screamed at this guy, and hears that there is now a fight happening in the bathroom. This guy is
so they know it's aliens.
This guy's going to try to put Augustyn in a headlock and give him a swirly.
No, Augustyn, no.
This is going to be an opposed athletics roll. Augustyn, please give me another strength plus brawl roll.
Oh no!
You are so bad at this stuff.
Standard difficulty, 3 dice for you.
Is
this
that
guy has
without the dice penalty?
3. Roll of 3. It's 4 with the dice penalty, so 3.
Okay. So 3 dice on the table. We're rolling. Not a botch. 4, 5, 6.
Oh, so it's a straight.
And it's straight.
How many successes did you get?
That's 1 success. Standard difficulty. 4, 5, 6.
Is standard difficulty not 7?
No, dog. That's 1 success, G.
Standard difficulty is 6.
Yeah.
This guy,
August.
This guy also got 1 success. So he grabs you and he puts you in an ineffective headlock. You are successfully just barely struggling against him, but you can tell that once he gets leverage, and it's a little awkward for him because his pants are still around his ankles. You can tell that you're probably in trouble if you can't get out of this. The people outside of the restroom, what, if anything, do you do? Jade is doing nothing in particular.
I'll be back.
I think unfortunate timing. I think Excavo just walked away.
Well,
She says she'll be right back.
we're going to have to wait. She has initiative.
I'm right here. I was gone for a second.
You never left.
Excavo and Archibald.
You hear
you-
Archibald's battle cry of "This was
I-
alien's fault."
Augustyn.
Okay.
Augustyn's previous, I would never.
So I need to like dominate all these people.
Mm.
While
Yeah,
she's
Usually
I'm
thinking about
definitely
this,
not gonna look
the
like
YMCA.
myself. Again, I am like being generic lady.
Okay, Mask of
Forgetful
1,000 Faces.
mind.
while she's thinking about this, I want it to be known that while I'm wrestling with him, I'm grumbling about it's war crimes, bro. It's just a prank, bro. War crimes. UN inspector.
You're
What?
trying to stay in character as the alien UN inspector, bro.
Okay, can I use forgetful mind to potentially try and rewrite what they heard?
What the guy in the stall heard?
No, the people out in the gym. Like if I heard it, then
Oh,
other people.
It's not clear that anyone else is really reacting to this or heard it.
Okay, so we're not thinking anybody else heard it. So then
It
how did I hear
probably it's likely that since this guy was so loudly baking up a grunt loaf, other people might have moved away from the area and deliberately
They
stopped.
just evacuated because somebody was shitting.
Just
so
like
hard?
him.
I guess in a way he was getting away from the shit.
This guy was having a fecal fiesta. It was a whole.
Where are you coming up with these?
It was a
This has
colonic
been a
carnival.
pastime of Graham for many years, really as long as I've known him. I wouldn't be surprised if he's got a long mental list to draw from. He had a list from it. He would do a bit where he
is
would
this?
prank call the the makers of WoW chips, Alestra,
The Alestra.
and he used many of these similar
Wow,
colorful language to describe the horrific diarrhea that eating WoW chips had given him. And they took this off the market because indeed it did cause anal leakage, and it wasn't the best commercial advertising strategy that they had to tell everybody that in their commercial on TV.
Yeah.
And so, inspired by this, Graham would do a really long list of horrible consequences that his explosive, surprising diarrhea had caused for him, ruined socks, etc. And so, yeah, this had been 30 years in the making.
Well, do Archibald and
There are-
Excavo do anything to try to assist Augustyn?
No, I'm already elsewhere in a sauna with several of the oldest and most nude men you have ever seen in your life.
Perfect. Augustyn, give me another strength roll. Standard difficulty 3 dice.
3 dice on the table, rolling. 3, 8, 10.
How many successes is that?
2.
2? This guy, somehow, despite having twice as large of a dice pool as you, only got 1 success. You, kind of disappointingly for me, successfully wrestle yourself away from him and don't receive the most horrific swirly in the world. Yeah, you're free from him, and he's stumbling with his gym shorts still around his ankles. The
How close are we to a
abs-
sink?
What's that?
How close are we to a sink?
Very
big guy.
close
How
to the
close are we?
sink.
And you said he's stumbling.
Yes.
Can
Is it like-
Augustyn grow some corn like out of the...
No.
Out of the
Um,
holocaust of a toilet bowl, right behind the guy.
Probably well fertilized. If he's stumbling, can I try and
Throw him into the sink.
yeah, Yeah, like I want to introduce his head to the sink, front side, so he doesn't like die. But like, yeah, I want to donk.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! What's the roll? What do I got to do?
Like,
That's going to be dexterity plus brawl. Please roll.
4, 5, 6.
Five?
So I got 6 dice, 5 total.
5 total dice. I'm going to say difficulty 5 for this, and he's going to try to squiggle his way out of this. So it's going to be opposed, but yeah, 5 dice, difficulty 5.
Not great. 2, 2, 8, 5, 6. So 3 successes.
That's not bad.
2
Not bad at all.
successes from this
3
guy.
successes.
He keeps not rolling as well as he could. So, yeah, you just direct all of his energy into the sink, and his skull bounces off of it, and he falls prone on the ground, bare ass, still finishing up the job that he started when you interrupted him. And
Is he like unconscious?
yeah.
Sick. I sheepishly pull the door open and look into the lobby, hoping to see Excavo and Jade just UN inspection complete. Big guys, and gesture inside.
Jade pokes her head in and sees what looks like where you impatiently ripped a guy off of the toilet mid-dump and threw him to the ground for her. And she looks horrified and then suddenly starts cackling madly, just absolutely hysterical, looking at this, and then suddenly stops and calmly walks up and starts feeding off the guy.
He is not well.
I'm a man with a mission. We got this.
Do you do anything? She finishes up. Do you do anything with the situation that you've made?
oh no. Don't
Yeah.
Situation.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
I assume there's a plunger in there. I'm gonna
I
use
kind of
this
want
as a
all of us to
vehicle.
write down what we think he's gonna do. But go ahead. Sorry.
It's going to be exactly what isn't it? You're gonna.
No, the plunger's just a vehicle for transporting it. I'm gonna use it to like. The toilet is a pallet, a paint pallet, as it were. And across the wall, aliens are responsible. And I lay it in I lay the paintbrush firmly in the unconscious hand of the man prone on the floor, as if he is the one who did this in a manic frenzy. And then I gingerly leave the room.
Oh gosh.
I want to know what exactly you wrote on the wall. Like, it was us, the aliens.
Did you just write aliens are responsible for
But
this?
he wrote it supposedly. It was like a message from him to himself for when he woke up,
The
Memento
aliens-
style.
Yeah, like a fever dream.
Don't believe his lies.
You can't keep getting away with it. You're right. At some point, something's gonna give.
There's going to be like
They
a
finally lose one
last
humanity
episode of Seinfeld where we do a clip show of all the
point.
atrocities.
So horrible. Just Augustyn.
A lot of them. Yeah, it's a lot.
If anything
What a
ever
guy.
actually kills Augustyn during this campaign, there needs to be a wrap-up scene with him at the pearly gates with St. Peter.
We are commenting riff track style.
Flipping through pages, just going with his own shit. Okay, well, at this point, Jade doesn't seem like completely sated, but she seems out of the woods. She doesn't look starving or anything like that anymore. Do you head to Darby Manor to meet up with Darby?
I think so.
I do poke
I
my
think
head
we
into
need
the
to be done
sauna.
at the Y.
I do expediently but discreetly poke my head into the sauna. My good man, mission accomplished. You an inspection complete. Shall we dally? And gesture for Archibald. We should go. Yeah.
I'm getting my sweat on.
Vampires only sweat blood. I feel like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
A lot of, well, I do
Oh,
realize that
shit.
I meant to say hot tub earlier, but I did say sauna, so I am just
You're
Well, I
just
think you have
sitting
two
there
options.
covered in blood.
I think
surrounded
no,
by
I think
old
Like
nude men
bleeding.
covered
you
in
have two
blood.
options that are equally unsettling. You are either have been in a sauna for 10 minutes and are not sweating at all. Like you are just perfectly pristine,
You were just hot.
unbothered.
Like,
You've
yep,
made yourself
let's go.
very
No,
hot.
okay. Here's what it is.
You run hot.
No, there's just some old men are looking at me curiously
Mhm.
as the blood pours from my glands, and
I'm sorry, was there a
glands.
D in that? Was that?
Okay, oh,
Because I didn't hear the
Glands.
pronunciation.
My
and
glands.
I
Well,
look
all
to
of him,
them
so that's
and
included.
say, "Oh yeah, I drink a lot of Gatorade," and then I walk out.
They base those old
Aliens are
commercials on
responsible
me.
for this.
Is it in you? Oh, it's in
I was
him.
gonna say, I was like, I really hope that is the right commercial that I'm thinking of. They used to sweat
Yeah.
the Gatorade,
Oh,
right?
No,
yeah.
you're right.
Okay, right.
We
Yeah,
all
I
had
just
that
drink
image
a
in
lot
our
of
heads.
fruit. I drink a lot
I
of
wanted
fruit
to
punch
sweat
Gatorade.
blue.
They only had fruit punch flavor at the store. Usually, I'm a blue guy.
Like glacier ice.
Did you guys ever see
silly.
the never mind. The meme of the people saying that only cops call Gatorade by the flavor instead of the color?
That's how you know someone's an undercover cop.
And then there was like, well, how do you differentiate the two blues? One of them's like frost and the other's glacier ice. And then the response was like light blue and dark blue,
Woo.
officer. It's good. It's a good post.
All right. Well, everybody meets up back at Darby Manor. And it is near to sunrise. But if there's anything, well, I guess, you, Darby presumably takes the helicopter back to Darby Manor. Everyone else takes the Escalade back to Darby Manor. Jade gets out of the car, starts to look a teensy bit genuinely relaxed, having returned to her home. Without saying anything to anyone, she walks in the door, looks around, gives tiniest bit of like a relieved sigh, and goes to her room and sets her stuff down. She doesn't seem to be isolating herself from anyone else. She doesn't seem to be like hiding or closed off. She seems to be just like taking some me time and settling down and starting to feel a little tired and getting comfortable.
Darby has taken off his Batman outfit and is wearing his like mechanics
Fully nude. Oh.
clothes. Yeah, he's fully in the buff. And I think he goes and pokes his head in the door, doesn't say anything, just is happy to see this reaction, and then just walks to the garage. And I think behind him is just like, "Find me when you're ready," and then that's it.
You hear Jade half whisper to herself, "Who the fuck is that guy?" And does anyone else do anything else before you go to sleep?
I would like to make sure that Jade is set up with somewhere to sleep.
Yep, she has her own
She has her
bedroom.
room.
still have her own room. Okay, cool. Okay.
All her
Then
stuff
good
should be
night.
like unmolested in there. Like it should be exactly the way she left it.
No one got around to molesting.
I don't know. I think Augustyn has done plenty of molesting.
Unspeakable. Yeah, there's like
I would leave
somehow
her alone,
tomatoes
is my
planted
character.
directly into the marble floor.
Yeah,
Kimber, what did you say?
I would leave her alone. That's what my character would do. My character is slightly lazy, so that kind of tracks.
With my
And shy.
last
I'm also shy.
with my last remaining willpower, I obviously don't have to spend it, but I feel like it's my last fuck to give, having expended 6 out of 7 willpower over the course of the last day or so.
Give a
And
lot
make
of fucks
sure that Paddington is fed up on tomatoes and has received sufficient scruff and is generally well cared for. And then my ass is the fuck asleep, or whatever approximates vampire sleep.
Paddington seems well fed and also has really taken to playing with your Rooter's hand, like it's a friend of its.
Hell yeah. I love that headcanon. Let's go.
Cool. Well, I think that is the conclusion of the night and the conclusion of tonight's session.
We did
How does
it.
everyone feel about this?
We got her back. Yay.
I need to
Yes.
sleep for like a week.
And
Yep,
I'm
just
gonna
the
say,
moment we concluded our session, Roll20 worked.
Oh, damn.
Huh.
Everyone
Oh.
gets a bonus experience point for having rescued Jade DeWitt
Yay.
from
Hell yes.
the clutches of the Unholy Rollers biker gang.
Yay.
You had
Well
to
done,
solve
team.
some mysteries, and you had to brave possible death to get her out of
Look at it,
there.
Scoop.
And I gotta say, it's possible it could have gone a lot more poorly if the house had not been set on fire first, because there were 2 bad guys that seemed like especially bad guys who were going to be there guarding her and probably putting up a fight. This was an unexpected way to get them the fuck out of the house. So all you had to do was
Accidental
contend with the
W.
Oh.
Chaos destruction. Another win for unpredictable agent of wild choices, Augustyn.
Hell yeah. Well,
Gotta shoot your
for
shot, man.
XP expenditure, Archibald, you have 10 experience points. Do you have an idea of what you might spend those on? Let me look at what's available. Yeah, do you have any particular goal in mind? Blake?
I'm going to keep saving.
Okay.
I'll need to look at some research and what skills
There
I can do.
is you if you save up for level 5 of presence, that is majesty. Steve can tell you all about what a cheat code the majesty power is.
Well, scene like tonight at the gym, for example, you could have walked in there and everybody would have just been doing everything to try to impress you, try to help you, support you, not get in your way. You need me to just wait in this bathroom stall for a little bit? Yeah, okay, sure. You know, like everybody, and anyone that can see you, it just makes them socially drawn to you. I don't know what the mechanics of the tabletop version are.
The mechanics, you don't roll anything. You just spend a willpower point, and everyone immediately recognizes you as as someone that they inherently fear or love or respect deeply. To do anything contrary to you, to even be rude to you, they have to make a courage roll with a difficulty equal to your charisma plus intimidation, which would be 1, 2, 3, difficulty 4, to do anything against you whatsoever. Um, duh, duh, duh.
So he's halfway to that, right? That's 20 points to get level
Yeah.
5.
So it's basically like
Yep.
it.
I would like that.
Yeah, it powerfully controls people's disposition toward you, and it is sort of an extra layer of defense against anyone doing anything against you, even socially. They have to be able to beat that courage roll in order to attack you, certainly, or even contradict you or like be a dick to you.
There
That
was a special.
seems- That seems like it could be even more helpful than jumping high.
I don't
Why
know.
not both at the same time?
People would be
There
so
was
impressed.
a
Seeing you.
special hand signal that you would do in the LARP version of the game when you were doing Majesty, and you would just hold your arms out to the side like this to indicate, and everybody knew what it meant. It was awesome. It was such a flex. It felt incredible, and people would have to completely change how they were role playing when you busted it out.
Love it.
All right. Well, you are, I think, 10 points short of getting Majesty, but I noted that that is your intention at the moment.
Tight.
Augustyn, you have 9 points. You were saving up for the first level of yet another path, which only costs 7 points. So we could say as soon as you get to the Tremere Chantry to train some more, you can dump those points into a new path of thaumaturgy. Or is there something different you want to do with those points?
That is the plan. How many points would it cost me to get my first bubble of intimidation? I feel like I was bullheaded, because I also can't get another point of brawl for a good minute.
Yeah, that'd be 3 points.
Yeah. I think there will be at least another session before I get to the Chantry, so I'm cool with going 1 point down and having to wait until the end of the next session.
Makes sense.
So you're getting your first dot of intimidation?
Yeah, I'll use the calling card, screams an organization of authority, and pretends to be them.
Okay.
Aliens are responsible for this.
And Darby, Fortitude 6 will take 25 experience points, and you are currently at 6 experience points. Going to keep saving up?
I am. The idea of it is really exciting to me, and it's worth the multi-year wait that it will take to achieve.
And Excavo has 7 points. Did you
thought
have
I
something in
had
mind
9.
to spend those on?
Oh,
Did
I
you
had
have
the
9
wrong.
for you?
Well, I thought, yeah, I had, right? I had 6, and then we get 2 per session, and then an extra one.
Yeah, it was 3 for this session.
Yeah, I had 6.
So
Give me
a
7,
total of
that's fine.
7.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're missing 2, according to your
Yeah.
record keeping. I wonder what could account for that. I'd be happy to show you my spreadsheet here and just see where
I trust you.
maybe I could have. I mean, it'd be worth syncing up and seeing if I got something wrong. But let's say you had 7 points. Do you have an idea of how you'd use them right now?
Either way, I believe what I want to do is save for the next dot of obfuscate.
It's not
Which
my
will
call,
be a
but
minute.
personally, I love the idea of Excavo getting new wacky powers.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna save for the next dot of that.
I think obfuscate.
What do you have level 4 right now?
I have level 3.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think obfuscate 4 is the one where it's much more combat useful, where you can disappear even if someone's looking right at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can basically get fair escape from anyone. Like if you have a free path to the exit, you can just be like, yeah, I'm gone, I'm out.
That's really handy for survivability, I think.
That was definitely when Graham and I were trying to min-max for the most livable characters. that was, I think, something we had
To
on
get
our starting
vanish.
character sheet, was the ability to just disappear and run away.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, you weren't kidding. This is here. I'm gonna link this in chat for you, Ron. It's,
Yeah, that I. Oh, I know. That's why I want it.
That's why she
yeah, that
wants
fucking that is awesome.
it. Vanish from the mind's eye? Is that yeah.
Yeah.
To literally vanish while being observed. Or conceal.
Poof.
Cloak an inanimate object.
A person
I was
this is
ready
my
to use
favorite part.
dominate. Didn't end up needing it.
This is my favorite part of that. A person subject to the vanishing makes a wits plus courage roll. Successful roll, blah, blah, blah. A failure means the person stands uncomprehending for 2 turns while her mind tries to make sense of what she just experienced. So it's not just you disappear and you can't be targeted. It's kind of, in effect, an
They're
attack on the
baffled.
other person. You leave them stunned for 2 whole turns if you disappear and they can't.
I'm gonna do that all the time.
Well, now wait a minute. Stunned, they can't do anything?
Failure means the person stands uncomprehending for 2 turns while her mind tries to make sense of what she just experienced. I
Yeah.
take that to mean they can't
I mean,
take any.
storyteller discretion. That sounds busted ass strong. Like, what does she have to do to disappear? Can she just disappear and reappear and disappear and reappear and make people fucking make that challenge every turn?
There is, it's an
Yeah.
opposed
Does it only
roll.
happen?
It's charisma plus stealth versus the target's wits plus alertness. So there
Does
is
it
a
only
defense
happen when
against
I disappear, or does it also happen when I reappear? I assume
I think
it's just the
when
former.
It's set. Well, what's the text? I could see a logical argument for either one.
It's like, oh my god, a vampire just appeared.
I think
Oh.
rules as written, it only
Mind
refers
blown.
to the disappearing of it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Of the
thinking.
person.
Yeah.
The
I think
name
that
in-
if this were to be nerfed, it would be like the first time someone is subject to this, they could be stunned. After that, they're like, "Oh, I get it. This person disappears," and they're no longer subject to that kind of stunning.
Yeah, combat, it seems too strong. Like being stunned for 2 turns, like if it was
That's
them versus
Like-
all of us, we'd be able to kill all kinds of things if we were able to pull that off.
Yeah.
it
Like-
sounds like we need to fight harder things.
Noted.
Oh, dude, do not challenge him. That little backpack guy could have one-shot our team. Like that was a really terrifying
Oh,
opponent.
celerity's fun until an NPC has it.
Celerity and like doing aggravated damage,
He's just
chomping.
biting.
Like, my character's not super strong. I will accept this.
Oh, speaking of, that reminds me, and this could be our farewell question. Overnight, because we're going to sleep, what do we get back? Do we heal an aggravated damage, right?
You, everyone gets back 1 willpower point. Aggravated damage gets healed if you have to hang on a second. Full day of rest and spending 5 blood points heals 1 level of aggravated damage. You can heal additional levels by expending another 5 blood points and spending a willpower point. So, you get an opportunity to heal as much ag as you have blood and willpower for.
And I think I'm going to bed with 6, so I'll wake up with 5. I would go into Blood Frenzy if I healed an ag, so I'm going to have to wake up, feed again, and heal next time.
That could work. And
Failing that blood roll really sucks.
yeah, that
Really
is- that's some
sucks.
crazy unexpected bad roll. And Augustyn actually gets 2 willpower points back as he sleeps. Because there's another mechanic where if you are behaving especially in alignment with your nature, you get an extra willpower point back. Well, that is it. Does anyone have any last thoughts about what their intentions are for the next day?
I want to get.
We don't
to
have
the
anything big on our
bottom of,
calendar, right?
getting
Like
war.
my big showdown and the chess thing. Like we don't like that's a couple of days away, is it not?
Yeah.
What day is it going to be tomorrow?
3 days. It is. I think when you wake up, it is going to be Wednesday. Wednesday night.
So yeah, my intention is before
it's karaoke night at Club Wonderland.
Oh, sick. My intention is before the fight with Zed, I want to get topped up. Like, if it actually ends up being a fair fight, which probably won't, I'd like to heal my wound penalties and get my blood topped up and just be ready for fighting.
And Blake, what did you say?
Well, it's karaoke night at Club Wonderland tomorrow.
Oh.
This Wednesday.
Noted. It is, in fact.
I am. My memory fails me here. How long did it take me to make a fucking Splinter Servant last time? I know it was quite the expenditure of effort.
I think those take 12 hours. So it's like, if you're doing like a downtime day, that's basically your whole day.
Okay. Yeah. If we end up with like a prep day, Darby's trying to top off and get himself ready. I'll end up probably venturing to get the necessary supplies to try and make a Splinter Servant, and mostly focusing on not going into whatever our next big happening is with only 3 willpower. Trying to conserve my brain and be able to scream people apart again. I'm realizing now in hindsight I over-screamed and used so much of that. And now I gotta build up my gotta charge my laser.
Oh my god.
We've been doing about a lot of running in and then running back in and then running in again. And then there's a price to pay.
There's a price to pay.
The ritual requires 12 hours to cast, -1 per success, is what I'm seeing. So it's somewhere between. It could be less than 12 hours. You can start your day working on that and potentially still have time to do other stuff.
Cool. Yeah, so at my earliest availability, I'm going to try and make another Splinter Servant, feed, and rest.
Okay. Cool. Anything else before we break?
Have a good one, y'all. I'll see you guys in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. It's going to be a party.
See y'all soon.
Great session. Love you guys.
Peace out.
Peace.
Bye.